You know how I know that? I had to lead Operation Save the Whale. I had to go to Millersburg, Ohio to get 40 Amish guys out here to help us pick her up. Do you know how hard it is to get people who think candles are high technology onto jet airplanes? One of them brought his burro as a carry-on. Now, you know, I was at the Smithsonian the other day. They've got a new exhibit. Have you heard about this exhibit? 600 feet tall, 400 yards long. Giant skeleton hanging from the ceiling. You know what it was? Bertha's mother. Do you realize what you've gotten yourself into? Do you want to know where Atlantis went? The other day she was here visiting, tripped, and now we have Crater Lake. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So there I am, and I'm thinking, no, Bertha, no! Go away! You're gonna get me killed! But Bertha, she comes screaming through the pole yard. Weirdos! I want pie!
She doesn't talk like that.
Oh, you're right, she doesn't talk like that, excuse me. Weirdos! I want some pie! I'm thinking, no, Bertha, no! Go away, we ain't got any pie! The Lager children are starving! We don't have any baked goods, we're not even allowed to solicit them from the campers anymore! Please, some baked goods, it's 47 Cobayо Road, Crater Boys, Philmont, New Mexico. Actually, you can't do that, so I'm not allowed to ask. But some of the jokes are just for us. We used to be able to ask for baked goods, we can't anymore, because Bertha ate them all. So there she is, coming barreling through the pole yard, screaming for pie, but Piggy comes screaming out of that cabin, and on her little piggy head she's got blueberry pie, raspberry pie, strawberry pie, mulberry pie, peach pie, pear pie, and on the very top she had a bacon pie. Very delicious, but a very odd thing for a pig to make. So Piggy comes flying out of that cabin, straight through Bertha's tree-like legs. And Bertha has smelled pie like a shark smells blood. Okay, and she does the most graceful maneuver that I've ever seen from something the size of the iceberg that probably sunk the Titanic. It's been 2 years, it's not too soon, okay? Now, the scary thing about that is that iceberg was only about 25% above ground. I don't know what that means about Bertha, but that is scary big. It's funny because your girlfriend's huge. Okay, so Piggy takes off. Bertha follows her. Thank goodness. I'm shaking on that pole. I don't know what to do, but I just come down that pole because I'm a logger. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. When I get to the bottom, I think to myself, that is the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my whole life. From a two-legged pig. Now you look confused, but I can see that this guy right here is recognizing the pattern. Okay, we're still on the rising action. We'll get to the climax and head back down, okay? Just hang tight, follow the pattern, okay? So there I was another day, talking to a ranger friend of mine. Barely I would call her friend. You don't want to admit you're friends with rangers. That's not good for your image. Now, rangers, as we all know, are extremely weird people. But I was talking to her, and mentally, I mean, she's a little weird. She's a ranger, but she seemed physically okay. She wasn't injured or anything. She was in one piece. So when she was talking about, let me see if I can get this right, guys. Help me out. She said she jumped out of an REO plane.
Yep, about right. I know those.
With a pair of sheets.
Yep. Yeah, that's what she said.
I don't know what an REO plane is.
It's a really fast wagon.
Anybody get that REO speed wagon?
Yeah, I got that.
Calm down. Calm down. All right. So then I'm thinking, you know, I don't know what an REO plane is, but I've got a pair of sheets. So I go to the tallest thing I can think of. That's that tooth of time right over there. And I'm up there. I peer over that edge, and then I look, and I'm about ready to jump. So I go over here. I got in one hand, I got Power Rangers, and in the other hand of my bed sheets, I've got Barbie Dreamland. Okay, so I'm ready. I get back, I hunker down, I spread the wings, and I do the Lucky Log and butt wiggle, and I run for it, and I jump. Woo! Listen to that echo.
That was a good one.
Yeah,
oh, this is fun. I feel like an angel.
You don't look like one?
I know where you live. Oh man, that ground's really coming up fast. All right, time to put on the brakes. Okay, here we go. Bed sheets! Activate.
Maybe they'd work if you hadn't wet them.
No, activate.
It's actually a very serious problem.
Crap. I'm plummeting to the earth. I let go of those sheets. I don't know what to do. I'm falling to the earth at 4,000 miles an hour. And all I can think in this, what must be my dying moment, all I can think to yell was... Piggy! Save us! Save us? The Crater Lake Rehabilitation Camp. And that little pig comes screaming over that ridge. She does a double handstand off the tooth of time, giving it a cavity, launches herself off of a pine tree, breaking it into toothpicks, and grabs me in her sweet little piggy hoof arm things, lowers me to the ground ever so gently, ever so sweetly. And I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I've never felt more loved in my entire life. Not even in the arms of my own mother, because she was an axe murderer. That's why I'm a logger. And as I stood up on the ground and brushed myself off, I thought to myself,
Oh, I get it.
that is the most amazing thing I've ever seen from a one-legged pig. You see where we went there? And that's it. That's the story of my best friend Piggy. She's the sweetest little pig you ever did see in the whole wide world. Oh, you have a question?
Yeah, I have a question. So Piggy had 3 legs.
Piggy did have 3 legs.
And then
The triple tripod.
And then she had 2 legs.
She'd have to, hey, you know what she's doing that Bertha never could? Losing weight. She had 2 legs. She had the double deuce.
And then she had the 1 leg.
She had the single pod tried. Single.
The one pot.
The Uno.
The Uno.
And then that was the end of the story.
That was.
Why is Piggy losing legs?
Why she, what?
Why?
Use your words.
He got hungry.
Why is Piggy losing legs?
Well, gee, knows you can't eat a pig that good all at once. Stop talking. Life's about the journey, not the destination. Mr. Blue Nose is going to play.